Hi, welcome back to Chris Whitenack Media Productions. I'm Chris, your host. I'm back today to explain to you what is Chris Whitenack Media Productions actually about, because I know the first video just nebulous and I was clearly a nervous wreck and just wanted to get certain ideas across. Um, so today I want to talk about specifically why I've decided to start a media production company, and also why I've decided to start this out on YouTube, which is usually pretty self explanatory, but I'll go there for the sake of content. First of all, it's my main objective in doing this, coming from a writer's perspective, is that I want to carry a message of positive mindset um, and actions in approaching the problems of the modern day. We live with a lot of really difficult stuff right now, and I understand that. But the focus is so into the us against them mentality. I have a 27-year-old son that he's quite certain at the end is very nigh. And I hate that. I hate that he has to walk around thinking like that. But the way things are put forth on media, social media, the internet in general, but also in news, the typical conversations between Americans every day, we're nervous and we are in some kind of cultural civil war to a certain extent. I like to watch people like Jordan Peterson. He's a lot more vehement about it. I've noticed he's been very angry in his outlay of what he's producing lately. And that makes me nervous because that's definitely one of our smarter people of our generation. I'm sure many people would argue about that and argue away, but I know when I see someone who's a lot smarter than me, and I have enough humility to recognize that. Um, but to come back to what it is I'm doing, I wanted to get kind of a feel across to you what kind of content I'm looking to generate. And that's the way I want to go with it. I want to focus a little bit more on a positive. Excuse me. Not so much for, I'm not looking to do Pollyannism. We have very real world problems and they need very real world answers, and trying to gloss things over, going, oh, that's okay, and they'll work things out, and the government will take care of everything like that. No, I'm not that person. It depends on my individual actions and your individual actions, and hopefully at some point a group think kind of thing where we all agree that, yeah, doing things the way we're doing is definitely taking us down a really bad road. But there are better approaches to dealing with those problems than continuously attacking the opposing side, whatever the opposing side may be. I am CIS gendered male, according to whatever descriptors that are handy in today's nomenclature, and so therefore I am the enemy of transgender and LGBTQ and like that. No, that's actually not true. And if you knew anything about my generation and what we did before you were even here, you would understand that actually we helped foster an environment where you could speak freely. I think that there's more of a power play going on and all of that than there is an actual real world problem, considering the way things used to be to what they are now. Um, and I will go into that information. I will go into that specific topic and many others later. But I wanted to point out how things are actually better than what they used to be, not worse. But the way it's being put out now, it seems that everyone believes it's worse. You know, capitalism is the root of all evil, blah, 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 ad infinitum. Um, Coming back to what I'm doing with the channel, um, uh, well, excuse me, for the media production company, I'm right now working on practice talking to the public in this medium, clearly. I'm also looking to get a larger reach in terms of audience. It's obvious that going through YouTube would be the way to do that. But eventually I'll stretch that out into other platforms as well. I haven't figured out just which way I want to go yet. I'm wary of social media. I don't care for it. It really turned me off in the last 5 years or so, like a lot of us did. Gen X's, yeah, we get kind of tired with all y'all, but I feel like there's a certain responsibility where I'm probably going to have to avail myself. Um, I'm also looking to satisfy my need to express. I mean, specifically, you want to know what my motivation is here. I'm a writer. This is what I do. I take conceptual thinking and I put it forth in written word, and now I'm working on the spoken end of it. Occasionally, I talk well. I feel like I write a lot better than I talk, but I also recognize that there is a need to come forth and speak and, play the game this way, and I'm okay with that now. It took me a while to get over that hump. Ask any of my family, and they'll tell you. Um, Other than that, this YouTube channel specifically serves three purposes. One is that I'm looking to practice developing content, obvious. I'm also using this channel to make content about making content. I will eventually niche down and whatever it is that I'm good at and generates the most watches, the most views, to a certain extent, but I'm still more interested in being able to express myself the way I need to express myself rather than being told by the general public, this is what you should say, whatever the public discourse is. Um, Real big on that, and I'll come back to that on another video and you'll get it more. Um, and then the third thing, and this is something that really, wow, it hits my shy button a little bit, but it's to stretch my mind further than I ever have before. I'm a 56-year-old man. Um, I've been exercising my mind the wrong way for a lot of decades. I just came into the writing thing in the mid 2000s, so I want to say 2008, 2009. I mean, I'd been doing it all along, but actually doing it and publicly and professionally. And I just haven't challenged myself enough. And coming from a family with a history of Alzheimer's, it's really important to me personally, um, to keep my mind active and to stay out of certain rote traps and like that, and to be open to change. I can be wrong about some of my ideas. One of my strengths that's been pointed out to me is that if I recognize that I'm approaching something wrong, I'll change a paradigm in order to adjust to getting that right. You understand? I'll take information from other sources and I will learn and grow from it. And apparently that's a rare commodity. I didn't know that. That's just me being me from my perspective. Like I said, it hits my shy button a little bit, but I have been told a lot of times in life that I have a mind and I should definitely use it for better things than I do. And so that's what I'm here and what I'm after. And you guys get to watch me learn and grow and participate with that as we go. Um, Other than that, uh, it's a new channel. I understand eventually I'm going to have a Patreon link. So I do humbly ask that you like, share, subscribe, all of the regular stuff that comes with the YouTube channel. I will be developing extra content for my Patreon thing. So for those of you that do donate, you get a little something extra, you get a little extra bang for your buck, so to speak. And those donations, of course, will be greatly appreciated. It'll be how I get better equipment, get a green screen, eventually build a booth. I already have a really good microphone. I already have a really good input for it. I have some nice programs on my computer to help develop this and where it's going. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about what I'm doing. And I feel like I've made a better video today. I'm a lot more relaxed and my headset's a lot more focused. I thank you for coming and wish you all have a great day. Bye now.